What's up guys, how are you all today? So it's a very weird one for me today because it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and this is the first time that I'm, kind of, I don't know what I'm doing, like communicating with you guys, videoing myself, vlogging, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's the first time I'm doing it, whereas normally I sort of get up first thing in the morning and start chatting shit to you lot. But anyway, today I got up at 4:30. Was waiting for Marquez MKBHD to upload the setup tour video, which never happened because it took YouTube too long to process it. So he ended up going to sleep and leaving us all waiting. And then I got on with loads and loads of work. I've been restoring about 1 terabyte of data over the weekend to a customer who got infected by one of those crypto viruses, and it just wiped everything out. So that has been a bit of a nightmare, a bit of a panic, making sure that I've got all the data available in backups and all that kind of stuff. But either way, it's all done now and fully restored and all that. So it was kind of useful that I got up early this morning. And also I finished watching that TV show called Bitten, which is a Canadian TV show about werewolves, and it's got that blonde chick who was in Smallville in it. And it's really, really excellent TV show, and it ended really, really well as well. So I'm hoping that they come back with series 2 of that show. If you haven't seen it, then watch it because it actually is very, very good. One of the best shows that's recently come out, actually, I think. Very, very good. I've also been watching a couple of other news shows that, what's it called? I've completely forgotten what they're called now. I did mention them a little while ago. One of them is called Believe, which I actually think is quite good, about the little girl with sort of unnatural powers. Oh, another one is Resurrection, where the people keep coming back to life, and they're actually both very good as well, but not as good as Bitten. That really is a great show. So we went for lunch with my mum and dad, and obviously Jade as well, to Blue Water, as you guys might have guessed, and had a really nice lunch, calamari, followed by a chicken roast dinner, which was very, very nice. Really enjoyed that. And now we're on our way home. Jade is driving. Jade's going to say hello.
Hello.
Last time, Jade, you didn't say hello, and everyone said, oh, she's not even going to say hello.
I did just say hello.
You didn't?
I just said hello.
Oh, you have now, yeah?
Yeah.
But last time you didn't, and everyone said, oh, you're not even going to say hello.
Sorry.
Rude. Absolutely rude.
Shut up.
Yeah, so that's kind of been my day. We are in Jade's car today because the weather is shit, so there's absolutely no point taking mine and spending 3 times as much money on petrol as we do in this car. I haven't seen Marquez's setup tour video yet. It's 3 hours long, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get the chance to watch that. But I've got to go home now, crack on with some more work, and then hopefully have a little bit of chill time this evening, if possible. But we will have to wait and see exactly what happens. But either way, I will be... I know what I was going to say to you guys as well. Yesterday, I think I started the vlog by saying morning dirtbags or something like that. And someone wrote... Can you believe this? Listen to this, right? Someone wrote in the comments, Adam, do you really think it's appropriate to start the day with morning dirtbags? Don't you think that is a little bit disrespectful? Would you start one of your work webinars like that? The power of YouTube has gone to your head, blah blah blah.
Jealousy, don't keep you in your own life.
What a fucking stupid thing to say. That is what we call in the UK banter. It's called banter. That is how I talk to my mate. I would ring my mate, I'd go, alright, fuck wit or whatever. That is how we talk. Do I not? That is how we talk to each other. Even if you look through my tweets to my actual personal friends, you'll see, like, even when Tash and Ben went to America the other day, I was like, have a good time, you fucking losers. Like, that is just what you call English banter. So, Jade recently has been telling me how hard she works out when she goes to the gym. And she says that when she goes to the gym and she does her spin class or the other stuff that she does, power bar, whatever it's called, she reckons, look at her go, look, she's ready to rock and roll, look, people. Yeah, she reckons that well, she says they go for a whole hour, so they go for a whole hour without a break. And I said, well, that must be so fucking easy then, because you couldn't even do 15 minutes of what I do without taking a break. So she was like, yes I can. So I said, alright, I bet you 50 quid that you cannot do 15 minutes of the exercises that I do when I go to the gym. So we are now just about to proceed with the bet, and I reckon Jade's going to lose. What do you reckon? So our bet is done, and Jade completed the challenge. I did go quite easy on her because I did. There were certain points where there was no way that she was just going to be able to continue. So I sort of, not overly easy. She still carried on. We didn't stop. But instead of making her do like another minute of burpees or star jumps, I just sort of broke it up a little bit. So it sort of wasn't too much constant work on one set of muscles. So we sort of let her ease it. And I didn't get the pads out either and the gloves, which is always the hardest part of the workout. So there she is, like a champion. It was funny though. She did do well. I'm very proud of you. You did do well. That was a hard workout. 15 minutes non-stop, fairly balls to the wall. So that was a hard workout for anyone. So he's coming towards the end of the day, and I figured I'd better get this last segment out, otherwise I'd never get this thing uploaded in time. And I've had an absolute nightmare today with internet as well in the southeast of the UK. The main supplier here, BT, and maybe even other people as well. Everything just kind of ground to a halt and went really slow, and latency went really high and bandwidth went really low, and it was just a complete disaster. So really struggled to kind of get stuff done during that time. Can't even watch the full sort of episode of Marquez's setup tour either, because I can't even get enough bandwidth to watch the video. But what I have done in the meantime, whilst I couldn't really get anything else done, I have recorded a new setup tour for my room. But this time I've gone in all the drawers, I've gone in the drawers on the desk, in the cupboard. I've showed absolutely everything, and I've done it all in 4K. So I've done it all on the 1DC. When I actually filmed the 1DC to show that part of my setup, obviously my camera and stuff, I got the Galaxy Note 3 out and used the 4K video on there, just so the entire thing will be 4K, obviously, because I couldn't film the 1DC with the 1DC, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping it's going to come out quite nice. It's going to be very, very different, because historically the way that I've done it is I've handheld a camera and I've gone around and I've showed this and showed that. But this time I'm going to try and make it a little bit more cinematic. I think that's the word. Anyway, because it's all going to be like pans and tilts and slides. So I'm hoping it's going to come out quite nice and that you guys like it. I think it'll be easier to watch because it won't all sort of be handheld and flicking from this to this to this. I think it'll be a bit more of a kind of rhythm, if you like, to the setup tour. So I'm hoping I might even get this edited tonight. It really depends just on how long the voiceover bit takes. So we'll have to see how that kind of turns out. But it is done, which is a very, very cool thing indeed. But anyway, that is it from me today, guys. I'm absolutely exhausted. I really need to just go chill out for a couple of hours before finishing off some work this evening. So I hope you all had an absolutely wicked weekend, and I will see you all back tomorrow. Peace.